And coming to you today from Portland, Oregon, on the banks of the beautiful Willamette River. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Portland Trail Blazers going up against the Miami Heat. This is Kevin Harlan, and beside me, Craig Anthony and Steve Smith. David Aldridge joins us on the sideline. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Look at the Heat. They're 10th in the conference, still looking to claim a spot for the playoffs.
And right now for Miami, they had much bigger things in mind when the season started. They didn't think of themselves as a middle-of-the-road club, but right now, that's where they are.
I thought this might happen. Confidence can take you a long way, but you also have to have the talent to back it up.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, we've got Mike Bibby. He's out there with Dwayne Wade, and it's Johnson in at the four-man position. And for the Trailblazers, Hicks out there with Drexler. Then it's Walton. Then there's Kevin McHale, and it's Rice in at the three slot. And Greg, some players say they watch the standings. Others say they ignore them. Which side were you on?
You know, at times I did a little of both, but I typically wanted to watch, especially when my team was relevant. There was a couple of years where I had no desire at all to see where our team was because I knew we were pretty close to the mark.
And it's Wade with the jam.
And no matter his age, Wade would always be able to go up and throw it down.
Hicks passes to Drexler. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Bibby. And now the fast break. Bibby with the ball. Rebound by the Trailblazers. They went to Miami for their last meeting with the Heat and came out with a win.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
They knew that the arena would be rocking. And if they could execute well on the offensive end, they knew they could quiet down this hostile crowd.
Here's Wade. Portland making their last shot. To the paint. There's Larry Johnson on the assist by Wade.
Nice read by Dwayne Wade. Beautiful.
And Portland with the ball. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You know, sometimes great skill can overcome a lack of intensity, but it's very rare.
Now here's Johnson. Turned in an outstanding game against Minnesota. Wade outside. Deep two from Bibby. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Here's Hicks. He's guarded by Johnson. The pass to McHale. And McHale gets double teamed. Here's Hicks. A three-pointer is right on target. Hicks has got 5 points so far.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that. I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim, he's likely to remember that one.
McHale outside. Here's Hicks. He has 5. Shot clock at 6. Here's Rice. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
You just love how reliable he is night in and night out. His offense is there.
Wade kicks to Bibby. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. That does not fall. Still looking for his first basket after 3 shots.
And a quick review, looking at some numbers here for Jay. He's averaging 20 points, 9 assists, and 2 rebounds. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
I love it because he does so many things well. Defenses have to account for him even when he's not scoring.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Pass to Walton. Drexler against Wade. McHale inside. Pass to Rice. 6 on the shot clock. From the arc. The Trailblazers rebound. Here's Walton, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And the first time out of the game called for the Heat.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
And now look at the point guards who have been taking matters into their own hands this past month. These are the top scorers at their position. Well, you look at Jay, 3rd in the league. He typically dominates out there. He can seemingly score at will.
Well, this is a collection of maybe the most well-rounded players in our league. I mean, to see those kinds of scoring numbers from the point guard position is crazy.
There are so many point guards in this league today who can put points on the board. Just look at those numbers.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Hicks. Had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Lakers. Drexler left side. Walton dishes to Drexler. Makes it off the glass. Drexler's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
And if there were ever a pivot you'd like to run the offense through, look no further than Bill Walton. Has that 6th sense for how a play should develop.
Now, here is Bibby. He had a big outing in that Timberwolves game as well. And it's good, 2 points.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Here's Hicks. Curry Johnson grabs the miss. Last game for the Heat, they picked up the win against the Timberwolves at Target Center.
A fluid ball handler at the off-guard position. Wade can carve you up.
Here's Hicks. He's got 5. Drexler outside. Tipped away. It's stolen by Wade. Passes to Bibby. Trying to get open is Johnson. That's tipped, and he recovers it.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
And McHale gets it to go.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Now, here is Bibby. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Here's Wade. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
The Heat trail by 5. It's stolen by McHale. Hicks passes to Rice. Trailblazers moving the ball around. And they pick up 2. Walton's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
The drive by Wade, and it's Wade with the jam.
When he goes at the rim, Wade is always looking to slam it home. He's been doing this for a long time.
Hicks passes to Drexler. Walt, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
For Miami, they've gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Back to Wade. Drives to the hoop. And he uses the glass on the layup. Wade's got 8 points.
If you let Wade get the ball that deep, there really isn't anything you can do.
Here's Hicks. He's guarded by Johnson. Shot's good by Hicks. Hicks has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
And the Heat call time here. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they've just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
What was beautiful, it was a tremendous game plan coming in. You saw the execution and you saw the results.
Looking now, it's another. On the court for the Heat, Russell is out there with Johnson. Then there's Mike Bibby. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Scalabrine at the 5 spot. Stolen by Bibby. Fires top of the key. Can't hit that one.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Here's Petrie. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He has 6.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Back to Bibby. Wade, right side. Russell, left side. They shoot again. No good on the shot. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. No coverage that time. Petrie's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Bibby with the bucket.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Trailblazers leading by 21. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Here's Hicks. He's got 7. Clock at 4. To the middle. Here's McHale. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Bibby. And he banks in the layup. Bibby's got 6.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Hicks passes to McHale. Miami grabs the miss. Outside Russell. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Hicks. And slam dunk by Johnson.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Bibby kicks to Russell. Now, here is Bibby. Defense right on him. Kept alive. Johnson. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Johnson's got his second basket of the game. Here's Hicks. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. On the wing, Johnson. Off target with his three.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
And it's Wade with the jam.
Surprising the defense. Alley-oop to the veteran. Wade saying, I'm going to keep on coming until they catch up with me.
Here's Hicks. He's got 7. He kicks it to McHale. From the top of the key. Petrie no good. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. 17-point game. Here's Wade driving in. And then Wade slams it in.
Everything is working for D. Wade. He is turning back that clock.
Here's Hicks. Bibby covering. To the left side wing. Good on the three-point shot. That's 10 points for Jay.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Now a timeout called by Miami. Steve is a bigger guard with a great three-point shot. You have to think you would have done well in today's game.
Yeah, Kevin, but probably as a center, a pick and pop big, because everybody's playing smaller now. So I doubt you'd have found me in the backcourt.
Now a moment to see the stats. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. He's putting up about 16 points a game, 6 assists, and 6 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
You know, mentally, he's a pass-first type of player. It gets everyone involved and engaged, and that really sparks this offense.
Here's Hicks. He's got 10. He feeds it to McHale. Kicks it to Drexler. A rebound by Larry Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. From outside the arc, his second shot goes in. Off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Hicks passes to Drexler. And finished off by Drexler.
How about the explosive vertical there? Not much you can do to stop Drexler once he gets to the rim.
Here's Bibby. He's got 6. Launches a 3. It's not going to go for him. And it's Portland the other way. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Hicks can't get it to go.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
To be out of bounds, the Trailblazers will retain possession. How about... And Miami making a change here. Sims is checked in. Here's Rice, just 2 to shoot. Drains the 19-footer.
Yes, smart choice. I really like that play.
And here are the Heat now, trailing by 19. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. In the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And it's the Heat with the ball after the miss from Clyde Drexler. Here's Hicks. 10 points for him. And the pass to McHale. He kicks it to Drexler. McHale trying to free himself up. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
The Heat trail by 21. Driving inside. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. 7 points in the game.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Trailblazers lead by 21.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Drexler against Wade. Pass to Bibby. Johnson surveying the floor. Back to Bibby. 6 to shoot. That shot misses. And the Trailblazers going the other way.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Tries again. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
The hustle they're showing on the offensive glass has been excellent so far. Those putbacks always pay off.
And also, how about the fact defensively they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
And that one falls for McHale. Walton's checked in. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Coach, what has to happen to pull out the win?
Well, we have to play through some of the tough times, okay, whether it's a missed call or whether missed shots. This is a passionate game, and we got to stay the course.
We'll see what happens. Thanks, Bo. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. After 2 quarters, it's Portland out in front. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, how'd you see it?
Well, when you pass the ball the way they have, Ernie, I mean, this is the kind of scoring line you expect. The guys are in total sync, and the difference is the ball movement. I mean, they're moving the ball around, and it's right.
Jack, let's get your insight on Miami.
Just bad interior defense from them throughout the half. They're getting pushed around, not protecting them, allowing easy looks. That's the kind of D I love to face. I've had at least 30 by now, guys.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. An exceptional performance from Bill Walton.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And Miami shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Drexler is out there with Hicks. Then there's Kevin McHale. Then it's Walton. And it's Rice in at the 3, the small forward.
And how about the anticipation and timing? You know, we talk about Walton's offense. How about the defense, though, he provides for this team?
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. That one wide left.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one.
Down low, here's McHale, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. McHale's got 10 points in the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Johnson at the elbow. Wade surveying the D. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
That was the first make of the half. 1 for 4 now. Let's see if that gets them going.
Here's Hicks. Bibby covering. Hicks kicks to Rice. That's good from Walton on the assist from Rice. Rice has got 5 assists in the game.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Wade can't hit.
Very cold start to the second half. 1 for 5, looking for some continuity.
Here's Drexler. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Johnson. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Johnson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Pass to Drexler. Here's Walton. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 16.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Walton defending. Takes it inside. Up and in on the layup.
And the shooting has really been there for him today. But he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Now here's Drexler. 10 points for him. Over Wade. And too long on the shot. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Johnson. Portland grabs the miss. McHale's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Hicks. Bibby covering. Fires for 3. And they get it back.
Wow, another opportunity. Just everything going their way. Pretty much the story of this game.
Here's Hicks. Bibby covering and taken away by Johnson. And here we go. Wade heading to the hoop. It's tipped.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Shots good by Hicks. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle.
So both teams making some changes here. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
He lobs it up, and it's Johnson with the jam.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Driving to the basket. Hicks can't get it to go. The Heat have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Johnson gets the bucket.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Here's Hicks. He's got 12. It's hauled in by Larry Johnson. Johnson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Russell against Johnson. Russell passes to Johnson. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Johnson. And both free throws good for Johnson. Positions aren't as easily defined, Smitty, as they used to be in the NBA. Most players have to play a number of roles now.
That's totally true, Kevin. The more versatile you are, the more valuable you are. Teams want guards who can crash the boards and big men who can dish it out.
Outside Russell. And it's Wade penetrating. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Passes it to Petrie. They can't stop the run with that one. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Miami. They get it back. The pass to Hicks. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. He'd have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the 3rd. Wade kicks to Russell. For 3, Bibby. And that one is off. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Pass to Petrie. Portland moving the ball around. And here is McHale. Over Scalabrine. Stolen by Bibby. Inside. Here's Wade. And it's Wade with the jam.
Yeah, and Bibby does a great job within their offense, especially when it comes to spotting the open man.
Pass to Petrie. Here's Hicks. Bibby covering. Shots good by Hicks. Hicks has got 14.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Trailblazers have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. With the floater, he takes it up and lays it in. 11 points in the game.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Wade outside. And it's Portland with the rebound. Here's Hicks. 14 points for him. To the left wing. Petrie, the pass to McHale. Clock at 6. To the inside. Here's Hicks. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Hicks has got 6 points in the quarter.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
They are getting buried tonight with plays like that one, allowing too much space for a good shooter.
Timeout called, the Heat.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
So for the Trailblazers, Finley. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. So with Wade on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got West. Russell is out there with Johnson. Then it's Bibby. And so here's Portland. Following the miss by Mike Bibby. Hicks passes to Walton. They double him with Russell. Here's the 3. 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by West.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Out to Russell. Pass to West. Drexler defender. Now the pass to Johnson. And it's rebounded by Bill Walton. Walton's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Into the lane. Shots good by Hicks.
Yeah, that was a really good look there. Porter's court vision sometimes I think is underrated.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Bibby. Dishes it to Russell. The rebound by Drexler. Drexler's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. And the basket is good.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
To the paint, looking to get back on track here. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. Steve, you played 4 years at Michigan State with all the changes, including pro options for the top prospects. Do you worry at all about the college game?
No, I don't worry about it. In some ways, having more players who stick around is a good thing. But I love the opportunities these young guys are getting. Continuity can lead to beautiful basketball. They just have to make adjustments.
The free throw drops for Drexler. Robertson with it. To the middle. Here's Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized 4.
Portland's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Hicks kicks to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Good. Nice job down low.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Irving dishes to Robertson. Back to Irving. Robertson outside. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. For Portland, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Here's Hicks. And it's Miami with the rebound. Johnson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Here's Hicks. He's covered by Irving. Releases. And Jones pulls it down. Miami's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Got a piece of it. Scalabrine passes to Robertson.
Loose ball. Going the other way.
And for Portland, their shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. Hicks passes to Drexler. And for the teams who are rebuilding, Smitty, it seems stacking draft picks is often the best approach. Pick swaps, protections, it can make your head spin.
It can, Kevin. I think for the younger guys, it comes down to a couple things. Player development and the culture you breed. That's usually the difference between success and failure.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Effort's been there, check mark. The physicality, check mark. They set the tone for this game early on.
Here's Hicks. From about 19 feet, they get the rebound. Counts. And that one drops for him. Counts has got his first points of the night.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
It's deflected, and they're able to recover. That one falls. 18 points for Johnson. Trailblazers have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Here's Hicks. Drexler outside. Pass to Johnson. Back to Drexler. 4 on the clock. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Now here's Robertson.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Michael Finley, he's checked in for Portland. And Miami with a change here too. Sims is checked in. The Trailblazers have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Hicks passes to Robinson. Over Irving. Robinson, that's good.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Miami's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Irving looking over the floor.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Porter's checked. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.